I don't have time for your fucking shit today, eh?
Yeah, you seem pretty cocky for a guy with a little dick.
Riddle me this. What kind of a man has bats on the brain?
We got Alicia and Sarah Lee watching. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning
Stevie's
in,
being the audio guy, trying to get this shit straight. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, hold on.
You can watch Stevie at his finest.
Yeah.
What's up, Tommy? Thanks for tuning in. Nope, it's all fucked up. Yeah, fuck it, dude. Perfect.
Except get a new cord.
New cord. That's it.
Alright, new cord.
Anywho, Blind Fury. What's up with Blind Fury? Their limited edition.
Yep, limited
the
edition.
Shades, yeah.
Yep.
Is the future so bright you have to wear your sunglasses at night or what?
Yeah. And I like the mirror image. I don't really wear shades too much.
I don't like looking at myself when I talk to you. It's like looking in the mirror, man. I don't like it.
So, some local stuff. Local shows we got coming up.
Oh, yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah, this,
actually,
I was in touch with Jeremy today. So, March 6th at Butch's at 7 o'clock, the band Repent's going to be down there. From Ash to Stone is going to be down there. And I can never remember how to say that. Silence? So, yeah, that should be a pretty rad show.
Oh, yeah, that'll be a good time.
And Triangle and Peace is going to be down at Gruner Brothers Saturday, February 20th at 9 p.m. So that should be pretty rad too.
Let's touch on this real quick. Both the band Repent and Triangle and Peace were both aired on local radio within the last week. Pretty cool.
Very true.
Yeah, both of them were on. I think K-Ted, both of them were on K-Ted, I believe, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So congrats to those guys and their airtime.
Yeah, hell yeah. That is way badass.
What else you got here?
The other one that I know of, Easy Side's going to be down at the Bayou tomorrow night.
The Bayou. Oh, yeah. Easy Side's back at the Bayou.
Yep.
So, yeah,
Easy
so we
Side at the Bayou.
Oh, that's the 20th. Never mind. So there's a show every weekend coming up pretty much for a minute, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think there's, yeah,
I'm sure there's probably a couple others I didn't really look
Yeah, if you guys know of any shows going on, let us know. Type them in that we may have missed or whatever. So
yeah.
Heck yeah, that's cool. Good to see concerts coming back. He's excited for that shit. I know I am.
Yeah.
Dude, long overdue, man. Way long overdue. Everybody's restless and everything, so that's way good.
Yeah.
What else?
So the other thing that I seen too is coming up February 27th at 6:30. It's on a Saturday. Saturday Night Fights. Lee is still looking for beginner men. 155, 205, and 185 weight class.
For boxing, right?
I believe so. I'm not
I think
sure.
it is a boxing one, right? Yeah, let me know. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah. But yeah, that should be pretty fun.
How much you weigh, Stevie?
Man, I really right up in there.
155?
Yeah. Dude, I wish I could still do that shit. My fucking hip would fucking go out. Goddamn heartbeat.
I was gonna say, I weigh 155. Let's go fight.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Oh, speaking of that, I didn't write it down, but I did just remember. Speaking of fights, I don't remember when it is, but Aaron Carter is fighting Lamar Odom, a celebrity.
Aaron Carter?
Yeah.
I thought he died, man. I guess he's still around.
So.
Well, Aaron Carter, and then who? That When the Paul guy is fighting fucking Mayweather, and who's fighting Mayweather?
Oh, is it the YouTube guy?
Is it one of the Paul guys?
I'm not sure.
Who is that? God damn, why am I drawing a blank on all this shit? It's like big news.
It's probably because of the fucking mirror shade.
The COVID. COVID's blocking my brain right now. I can't help it. Should have worn a mask. We all fuck up, guys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Stay 6 feet back.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
some lady
move,
gave
dude.
me
Let's hear it
some
first.
lady gave me a bunch of shit the other day because I fat fingered something. Yeah.
Elaborate.
Well, okay, so it was something
You
about.
fat fingered a lady.
Well, no, it was something about marijuana or whatever, and how much the revenue in Colorado was or whatever. Well, instead of writing $2 billion, I accidentally wrote $22 billion, and then all of a sudden, fucking, she's like, easy, and I'm like, oh, sorry, I accidentally fat fingered it. Oh, did I hurt your feelings, snowflake? Da 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 da. I'm like, no, you didn't. But your ignorant comment
Oh man,
did
those
a little bit.
This
Let me
shit's
guess. You're gonna tell me that I voted for Biden?
did she?
And you know what? Didn't say 2 fucking words after that, which was pretty cool.
That's
but either or, people are ignorant.
Dude, the internet's a silly place. Like, if you comment on those pages, man, I've tried not to, but sometimes I'm like, fuck. I'm just throw something up there and, like, nobody's gonna react and get all this shit. Like, oh, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, you see that fucking police one? How they want to build that new police station, that $45 million police station? And, like, 2
Yeah.
days before that, I read an article. We want to demolish or close all these schools or figure out what to do with them. It's like, then I read that. I was like, well, we can do something with some of these schools like that, right? Like,
Yeah.
makes sense. You could probably turn one of them into a police station. And then it turned into this fucking argument between one of the city councilmen and a couple people, dude. I didn't even chime in on any of it after that.
Just because it was.
Yeah, it's like, wow. I'm like, all right, shit. And, like, the city councilman, like, shared all of his shit, like, YouTube videos and, like, of the meetings and shit with, like, the chief of police at Peters guy. Yeah, it's, I don't know, it got all weird and complicated, and it's like, god damn it, this is why I stopped commenting on shit, dude.
Yeah.
It's kind of silly. People don't have much to do anymore, so they just sit at home and comment on Facebook.
Yeah. And it's always ignorant shit.
It seems like it. That's why it gets down those funny ass sites, you know, like the pages where people actually don't give a shit.
Yeah. There are some good little groups and shit out there.
Yeah.
Maybe we should start through a bicycle group or something. With like funny memes or
Yep.
I
Well,
don't know.
yeah. I don't know how it works because we already have it.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. We kind of.
You know what I was thinking? I was looking into this too, and we were talking that one time about doing those like clips and shit. I seen like some podcasts have like an email list or something.
What's that even mean?
I kind of looked into it a little
Like
bit.
a list of emails or what?
Well, okay, so basically, let's say somebody goes up on their fucking shit. It's like, oh, do you want to sign up or whatever? And then we would, you know, put out like a little newsletter or something like that. And I was thinking about it, and maybe that would be kind of a cool way for like the questions.
You know what I also seen browsing through a page? There's an events thing that you can create. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we can create an event. I don't know why we had never done that.
You know what? In the beginning, I tried it, and then I went live off of the event, and it wouldn't fucking let me. Nobody could figure it out. But, yeah. wonderful technology. Here's something I see today.
I don't know.
Van Damme.
Van Damme.
Okay,
Oh shit.
this is kind of, I mean, maybe a controversial topic because I've heard two different things. Okay, so basically the article is under actors that could really do what they portrayed in movies. And apparently people were attracted to him, such as like Bloodsport, because of his martial arts abilities. Apparently he's had 44 wins, and he only lost 4 times between 1976 and 1980. But I've also heard too that he fucking has no martial arts ability whatsoever.
Really? I heard he was a dancer.
See, I heard that
Like
too.
like ballerina
Yep.
shit
Mhm.
is what I've heard. Like ballet, like damn near ballet. It's like a spin-off of ballet. Like I couldn't tell you what it's called. You know who would probably know this? It'd be Lee Harden, man.
Yeah.
He might know that shit. So Lee, if you tune into this shit,
Yeah. Let us know. We could, the conspiracy of Van Damme. Oh, there was one thing that I remember when he played in Street Fighter.
yeah.
I read something one time that he would come to the set coked out of his fucking mind, dude.
Yeah, dude, it was like late 80s, early 90s,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Hell yeah, man.
That was another movie I watched in the fucking movie theater.
You know what? I don't think I've watched that whole thing ever. Ever.
That's
That's
blasphemy, dude.
I know. Well, I'm sorry.
What's a better game? Fucking
Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter?
yeah.
Ooh. God, I don't know, man.
See, then you got Killer Instinct.
Yeah, I was going to say what beats both of them is Killer Instinct Gold on Nintendo 64. Because that game is bad as fuck. That's the best fighting game ever. You
I
should get that.
wonder. Let me see that. Man.
No.
I gotta write this down before I forget. Because it will happen.
You already forgot. Don't forget, dude. Focus. Sorry.
How was your week, man?
Mine? Yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty
Yeah.
slow. Well, it's not over yet.
True.
Straight up tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that was another thing. So apologize to everybody. We were gonna start doing the show on Fridays. Had a prior engagement.
Still are, right?
Yep.
You still are.
Had a prior engagement. Was not aware of. So instead of just saying fuck it, we're like, yeah, we'll just do one more.
Yeah. So you're welcome.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh yeah. If
Kidding.
if you guys are interested in any of this artwork, let me know. We can work something out. That was the latest piece that I just did this morning. Started cutting the stencil out. I think it was like 8:30, 9 o'clock. And it was cold as fuck out in the garage.
Sorry.
My hands were so like frostbit, dude. But I think it turned out pretty sweet.
I think it's pretty sick. I like the background, dude. That's way cool.
And that's
The
all
blood
acrylic
splatter.
paint. The stencil's actually spray
right.
paint, obviously, but
Oh shit. What's that guy's name even? I don't-
Thomas Shelby.
Thomas Shelby.
Hmm?
Rhiannon says, "What's up?
What's up?
Thanks everybody for tuning in. We
Yeah,
got a few
heck yeah.
viewers. Thanks guys. How is everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah. What up?
Hopefully you guys are staying warm. It's pretty cold here.
Yeah, it's probably really cold all over everywhere. Everybody's watching, I'm sure.
Now would be a good time for the weather.
Yeah, it's cold. We know that. We should post about it on Facebook too.
Yeah.
We should let everybody know. Let's take screenshots and send it.
Well,
just in case you can't pull up the app yourself, right?
Yeah, it's fucking cold.
Good segue back into
Yeah.
cold.
Have you watched any movies lately?
Oh, fucking. You gotta watch Super Troopers last night, which is awesome. And then I started watching that show on Showtime. It's at, oh god damn it. It has Bryan Cranston in it. It's, somebody help me out. Son of a bitch. But it's a new show. It's fucking awesome. Where he's a judge and his kid hits and kills this other kid on a motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that kid was like big time crime boss of the city's son. Yeah. It's pretty fucking crazy.
Huh.
The first episode was badass.
What the fuck's it called?
I can't remember. God, it's pissing me off. I might look it up real quick. It's
But it's like a series?
it's way cool.
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston, you know Heisenberg from Breaking
Yeah,
Bad.
I do
that
know.
guy. So,
Okay.
yeah, all his shit's good. So
I'm not too keen on
I'm not keen on words, guys.
I'm not keen on bar searches and the Google Play.
All I know how to do is ding dong ditch.
Yeah. And shit in a bag and light it on fire.
What do they call that? There's got to be a name to that too.
I don't know.
Anyways,
Shit in a bag.
the flaming bag or some shit.
Flaming poo.
The flaming poo.
Well, wasn't it? Didn't they do it on Billy Madison?
Yeah, I thought they had a name for it on that.
Step in the poo.
Oh my god. What's going on here?
I watched this movie last night, The Last Rampage. I've been going on Netflix and it'll be like top movies or whatever. This one was actually based on a true story.
It's porn. It says right there, even worse.
It is. It's about this guy. I don't remember the actor's name, but okay, so there's 3 sons, and like the famous actor guy is in prison. They go and break him out of prison, and they go on the run for a while, but the dad and the guy that escaped with him just start like killing all these innocent people, and the kids are like, this is, I won't ruin all of it, but it's pretty interesting.
That sounds pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah, well, like I just thought it was just a normal like suspenseful movie or whatever, and it's like based on a true story. I'm like, fuck
Nice. It is?
yeah. Hmm?
Cool.
Yep. It said yeah, you'll just have to check it out.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. You'll have to watch that show on fucking Showtime if you got it. It's fucking good. God damn it, I wish I knew the name of it. It's driving me nuts. It's easy too. It's something
Oh,
Judge.
it's called The Easy?
Yeah, it's called The Easy. Just type it in and figure it out. Just type in Blue Waffle. See what happens. Give it a roll of the dice. It might give you that movie, it might not.
Man, I'm gonna have to get a new cord for the fucking shit. That's gonna
Or speak up.
be good. Yeah.
Speak into the mic, dude.
You wanna hear back history on some shit?
Do I?
Yeah.
Or do you? What do you got?
Who's all watching? Maybe these people wanna hear too. I'm sure.
Yeah, what you got?
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
Mm-hmm. The earliest form of it was by the Mayans and the Aztecs. It wasn't hot or sweetened. It was just a mix of spices. And it had like flour for the flavor. These missionaries, like church folks,
Yeah. Church folk.
they brought it back to Spain, then evolved into, which later then evolved into the warm sweet beverage. Back then, it used to only be served to like royalty, and then it became widespread in Europe for centuries. Man, for centuries, only cocoa consumed. That was the only way cocoa was consumed until the 1800s, when the first chocolate bar was created. The first chocolate bar was Chocolate Cream Bar by Joseph Fry in 1966. The Chocolate Cream Bar. I'm not sure if that's what the name of it was, but that's what it said. Let's see. While he's peeing, I'll get into, being that Valentine's Day is coming up. Obviously, it's kind of a crazy coincidence. The other thing that I think of, other than like a sweetheart or an old lady, I guess another thing for Valentine's Day would be daughters and sons, all that good stuff. But anyway, the morning on February 14th in 1929, 4 men, 2 uniformed cops with revolvers drawn, were accompanied by 2 other men in suits with Tommy guns. They burst into the garage as the Morans, this Northside gang, they were an Irish American gang, like this criminal organization, hung out there. And back then was like the Prohibition days, so obviously, you know what I mean, that they were probably either doing more business or whatever. Well, obviously all this was over like a turf war. Well, anyway, a few minutes later, there was just a bunch of rapid gunfire. Then all of a sudden, 2 cops had their revolvers drawn on the unarmed men that were next to them when they walked in. They didn't have guns or anything. Their hands were up. Meanwhile, inside there were 7 men laying dead. Hours later, another one passed away as well. Well, that guy's name, later I found out, this was in 1935, there was a shootout. His name was Brian Butlin. He was in the hospital. Motherfucker was shot 14 times. Dude.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
And just hours later, passed away. But when he was asked, who did it, he said, nobody shot me. And it's still unsolved.
Crazy.
Yeah, and then they said, but no actual, obviously charges were brought either. The person they were actually looking for was Frank Gusenberg.
Gusenberg?
Yeah, he was a gang enforcer. He was actually the reason why, and I'm sure there's more into this. I didn't look far enough into it, but so he was actually supposed to go to that location. That's why they went there, but he didn't. He was going there and saw all these cops circling
Ooh.
So he took off.
Nice.
But later on down the road, that guy basically became nothing. Few years later, his gambling operation basically took a shit, and that was like the big income that they had, because then prohibition was no longer. At that time you could drink; it wasn't illegal. But yeah, that's as far as I got into St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Sounds pretty involved.
Yeah, and I am sure that there is a fuck ton more into it. And you know what? Maybe next year I'll get into like the conspiracies, because they were saying that those two cops that came in there with them weren't even cops.
Really?
Mm.
Probably not. They're all probably just some paid off people to look like cops or something.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. But, man, could you imagine living back then? I think it would be dope as fuck, to be quite
For a
honest with
minute.
you. Yeah. I do, well, I guess...
Until you're fighting sleep in space with rats and shit, and standing in soup lines and fuck all that.
Yeah, very true. I think I would be the guy fucking robbing banks, dude. I would be. I always liked the bad guys.
Yeah, you're into the bad guys?
Yeah.
Well,
Like John Dillinger, all them cool cats.
Will Smith. He was a
Getting
gangster.
jiggy with it.
Yeah, getting jiggy with it and shit. I don't know how the fuck you hear that. I don't know. You grew up
It
with
used to
them.
work, yeah. It used to work.
Dude, you know what? Okay, what do you do when you go to a baseball game? What do you do? Like, you sit down. What do you do before you sit down? What do you get before you sit down?
Something to drink.
Yeah. What do you get?
More than likely, it would probably be Coors Light.
A beer. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm saying. A beer, and you get yourself a hot dog. All right. What? Let's see.
It depends on how much the hot dog was, though. I mean, you usually get raped at events, you know what I mean? Maybe not
So
physically,
you
but-
wouldn't get, so if you went to a baseball game, you'd skip a hot dog and a beer?
Oh, no.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if I'd get one right away.
Just follow where I'm going with
I
this.
got you.
All right. What else goes good with, what goes good with pizza? In sporting events. Pretty much sit down and watch a Super
Wings.
Bowl. You know, what, drink twice, but.
Oh, beer.
Yeah. Beer, man. Or beer. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you some shit you never knew about beer.
I'm
Stevie.
stoked.
You didn't know nothing. What do you know about beer? Let me know what you know about beer.
Some of it tastes good, some of it doesn't.
Okay.
Some of it has a higher content.
Yeah. Yes.
Some of it's made out of, wheat?
Yeah.
That's about it, dude.
Yeah. Do you know, like, any history behind it? Because all that's, like, there's all that stuff. I mean, I know a little bit about that stuff, but today I decided I read up on the history of beer. Did you know, Stevie, one of the oldest written recipes in mankind is arguable is between beer and bread, which they can say could be pretty much the same damn recipe.
Really?
How old do you think? Put
That the beer recipe has
like,
been around?
yeah, that they speculate. Like, even the primitive, like, if you can, like...
Well, it would have to be after old JC. So, after BC?
Well, no, that'd be AD. AD would be after BC. So...
What about TP?
Okay, how long ago?
I'm gonna say 1800s.
1800s, you're fucking crazy. They say it could date back as far as 7,000 BC, 7,000 years before Christ. So 9,000 years ago, Stevie.
So is that right? After the Vikings?
What? No, okay, all right. This is how old it is. So the first chemically confirmed back in like scientific data and earthen pots they found and shit like that. The only reason they found this is there's like a certain paste that beer leaves in the brewing process when you do it in ceramics. It's called like beer paste. They found these pots that had beer paste in it, and they were able to test how old it was. That is chemically confirmed to be 5,000 years BC. Okay.
Oh, wow.
And like the region of Iran, like in the Middle East, way back. So, recorded history though, there's written recipes both in Egypt and Mesopotamia, and the Mesopotamian one is 6,000 years. So that's crazy shit because they believe modern civilization pretty much originated in Mesopotamia, which is present-day Iraq. Pretty wild, dude.
Mesopotamia?
Mesopotamia.
How the fuck do you spell that?
It's right there.
Mesopotamia.
But
It's like a band.
they also have found Chinese artifacts that they speculate date back to 7,000 years. But
Really?
so really, essentially, what the beer recipe, what they define as a beer recipe, is pretty simple. I mean, right now is what they determine. It's like water, barley, and hops. I think is essentially the three essential ingredients, right? This breaks it down even further. It's pretty much any cereal grain that contains a certain sugars that make alcohol, which, fuck, I can't remember what kind of sugars they are, but it goes under spontaneous fermentation pretty much. It's like totally possible that like all of these little simple recipes, so pretty much it's essentially just fermented grain is what beer is, and like these recipes date back that fucking
So
far.
it just like basically sits there.
Yeah, anything really. I mean, like that you consider fucking hooch beer more or less, according to what I read. Essentially, like from what I got, what they determined,
yeast.
what they determined, what beer really is defined as, according to this. Anyways, like. Yeah, when it comes to that Mesopotamia shit, dude, they have like pictures like on their walls, like they were well known. Mesopotamia is well known because it's also where writing came from. That's cuneiform and all that shit.
Wow.
All came from Mesopotamia. But there's pictures of like a communal bowls with straws and shit, and people drinking out of it, which they suspect is beer. Which is pretty sweet. So,
Yeah, fuck yeah.
dude, it's
Mesopotamia.
yeah, it's crazy. It's I can show it to you on the map. It's fucking dirt shit. But dude, beer's changed so much throughout the thousands of years. You know, like that primitive recipe. You know, like I'm saying, the fermented cereal grains that pretty much make alcohol sugars is what they consider. But now it's gotten a little bit more complex and stuff, and it's even throughout, they speculate throughout the beginning, once somebody's figured that out, like all the tribes around the world figured it out. Like everybody did a little bit different. And it's kind of that way to this day right now. It's like all the recipes have changed, the processes have changed, the Industrial Revolution totally fucking blew beer up. You know, it's mass produced. You know, before that was kind of localized and shit. You know, right there, more of a village kind of deal, essentially. You know,
That's probably why you can't really buy spotted cow anywhere else, I bet.
well, no, it's probably because
Well, maybe
it's
some.
regional distribution thing is what that is.
Oh,
That's what that is.
gotcha.
Guarantee that because they could.
Gang shit.
Yeah, gang shit, dude. So like, and the processes have changed. You know, the fermentation processes. There's like ones where like it never sees the air ever, like until you open the bottle. Like it's never actually touches the air, which is crazy. But like the two big beers really that we would typically know between normal people that are beer drinkers it's a UK/Euro beers, which are like the unfiltered beers, which are yeasty and shit like that. But here in America, it's a light lager beers like this and that. Where that came from, it is from like it's during Prohibition. It was bootleg beer that they watered down to make profit, and people just ended up liking it a lot. And once Prohibition lifted, they marketed the fuck out of it because it's super profitable. And hell yeah. So, hence, America has all this light beer. And I do believe Euro beers are a lot darker and heavier, which would be pretty obvious, I guess.
Well, you know, when I met those cats from fucking Canada, when I went to Minneapolis for that school, they were telling me that their fucking beer is so much stronger.
Yeah, it is. Like it's like I'm saying, like what I read is like the recipes were essentially the same, but like they speculate all of these tribes, like it could be thousands of miles away, continents away, essentially had the same recipe but their own spin on it, and like it all evolved. Like Belgium has their own style of beer, Germans do, and like American beer kind of spun off all that shit, obviously, right? And then like there's New Zealand beers, there's all sorts of crazy different styles of beers throughout the world. It's fucking wild, man. Like we all love the beer.
You're a fucking wild man.
You're a wild man. And beer's fucking awesome. So cheers to
It is.
beer.
Cheers to beer.
Cheers to beer. Yeah. Yeah, I should break crack. Can't cheers an empty beer.
Pretty clear with the rhyming.
Right on timing. Oh, real quick though. So you know why they use a dark beer or dark bottles? I'll give you a couple facts about beer too. They use that because sunlight, UV rays break down beer. If you ever bought Corona and like say you're at the lake, you buy it in the morning, sits out in the sun all fucking day long, and then you get it cold again at night and it's all skunky. It's because it's in the clear bottle, those UV rays fucking break it all down and shit. The dark bottles keep the shelf life on. It's pretty cool. Have you ever been to like a beer tour thing before?
No.
You should, man. They're really
I know,
cool.
we should. You know what? We should make that fucking on the agenda when we go see Triangle and Peace.
Yeah.
And then talk to the Journey Brothers guys again.
We should. I mean, hopefully Colorado opens up too.
Yeah.
Go to New Belgium, man. Because that's a really rad tour. I don't know if they'd let you record anything, but it's such a rad tour though. And the Odell one's cool.
Yeah.
Super cool. And then that New Belgium one's way rad, man, because it shows like the bottling and canning lines. Holy fuck, dude. It was way cool. Like, they were super proud of it. They were like, we never thought we'd ever be doing this. And it's like this huge fucking room. Like these bottles just going around, getting labels put, and then getting beer shot into it, caps spun. Like,
cool,
like, fucking awesome, dude.
The only kind of like, well, I guess take that back. The only kind of like assembly line that I thought was cool as fuck was when I went to that school in Minneapolis, that Graco one, because they had like, you know, all the heads of the fucking sprayers, and they would just be on a belt. Somebody's in the paint booth.
Graco, what's that? Like the swings and shit for kids?
There's like, there's two Graco airless paint sprayers, and then there is the baby products or whatever.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. But it was pretty cool. But that was one thing that they said too, though. They're like, you can't take pictures and stuff like
Any
that.
Any company says that shit.
Well, you got to figure too. I mean, people always want to rip other people off.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Trade secrets and shit.
Yep. Oh, well, there was something else I was gonna fucking. Oh. When we were talking about movies, I didn't really look into it very much, but the shadow people thing. So, okay, this guy calls up to his fucking radio show, and he's like, "Oh, I'm seeing these people, blah blah blah." They cut him off. Next morning, dude, fucking. If I remember correctly, I think it's a lady like divorced him or something. But then, so he gets up in the morning, goes outside. There's a package with his name on it. Fucking opens it up. Starts looking at all these pictures. Apparently, there's this video on fucking YouTube that people have actually like went crazy off of. And it's some kind of weird experiment fucking thing. But the shit happened to this guy too, and like these people just mysteriously passed away and they're completely healthy. I didn't look into it, but there's some weird fucking shit.
I'm not here to talk shit, but the only time I've ever heard about shadow people was associated with meth use.
Yeah. What got me on that kick was because I was watching that one show and they were talking about the shadow people or whatever. And there was like doctor or, you know, scientist, whatever the fuck. And they said it's possible for somebody just to see something out of the blue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and there's nothing mentally wrong with them.
Did you see that shit?
Yeah.
The fucking lid flew off and hit me right in the face. What's up?
What'd you think about the Super Bowl, man?
Told you. I fucking told you. I told you
Yeah.
guys. I told you.
It was a pretty sad game.
It was exactly.
I mean, most definitely. But it was kind of a...
It's too bad it wasn't a good game. That's the only bummer. It's cool seeing Brady win number 7. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. And then the post Super Bowl fucking... You see him partying on the boats in Tampa, dude? Oh my god. It's fucking funny. They were all trash, dude. And Tom Brady fucking tossed a trophy, the Lombardi trophy, between fucking boats, dude.
No
And
shit.
they said if you'd have missed it, it would sink 80 feet.
Fuck. Wonder what would happen then.
That would have been like the end of the GOAT discussion. Like, dude!
Yeah.
But it was a perfect pass, so. It's fucking funny, and there's like Gronk being all wasted and shit, too. Of course.
Yeah. Did you see fucking... that streaker fucking thing?
Yeah! Did you see bet money on it?
No, but...
Really? Whoa.
Here is my fucking thing. He did not streak. He was not completely naked. The last time I checked, when you streak, you're completely naked, right?
Yeah.
So let's... Whoever said all of the fucking... You know what I mean? The main person with the article should rephrase it, because that's not streak.
So, you want to know the story behind that shit real quick?
Yeah.
He and his buddy placed a fucking huge bet. I can't remember. It was a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
On if there'd be a streaker at the Super Bowl. Or if somebody ran onto the field at the Super Bowl is what it was. Without a shirt on. Something like that. Anyways. So they put big money on it, right? And his friend fucking ran on first and ran onto the field first and created the distraction, and then he ran on. So, and they won all this money from it, and now they can't get it. They're told them fuck off.
That's funny.
It sucks. No, it's fucked up, dude. It's bullshit. He fucking won the bet.
Yeah.
He won the fucking bet. Pay us, suckers. That's
That
right.
is
Just
very
fucking
true.
pay that guy. He went to
Well,
jail.
see,
That's what's funny. He went to jail. It cost him $1,000 to get out of jail, and he walked out with like. They did the math. It was like $346,000 is what he would have won, man. But they're trying to fuck him on it. So.
Well, the reason why I say that it's kind of funny is because you know how loyalty is nowadays. You know what I mean? It does not surprise me.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, like Vegas, like, oh, you won that bet, and you're not supposed to win this shit. No, you know that's what it was. It's kind of fucked.
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe he created the bet, and you can't win your own bet or some shit. I don't know. They might have done that. I don't know if that's.
It's probably some way to fuck them.
I don't. Yeah, or they legit won, and they're like, no, dude. It's kind of
Because maybe it's going to encourage more people to fucking do it.
Well, you can bet on the color of the Gatorade, the coin toss, if they fucking the kickoffs for the initial kickoffs, a touchback, or if they run it out. I watched a video of 4 friends fucking threw a bunch of money on if the kickoff is going to be a touchback, and they fucking won it, and they fucking went apeshit because they all won a bunch of money, but they threw down a bunch. But yeah,
I didn't get shit from the other fucking day.
well, you suck at betting, dude. What can I say? You have all off season to fucking figure it out.
I'm not that much of
You
a
know what,
football guy.
No, the betting part.
Oh, yeah.
That's the hard part.
Look
Football.
into it. Oh, what did you, this may be kind of a controversial topic.
Uh-oh.
What do you think about the Dallas Mavericks fucking national anthem
I
thing?
think that's stupid, man. They need to play it. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Did you know that before that shit was even released, he wasn't playing it there and said that nobody even fucking noticed?
You know what?
Which is kind of a disgrace.
Well,
too,
when I
so-
heard about that too, is like, oh, like how long did it take anybody to notice? And like, I heard there's some context. He's been doing it for a while. It's like we're just now hearing about it. It's like there's something wrong there.
Yeah.
This is what I thought right away, and then it's like that is wrong though. Like, you know what? You know, God, you can protest, take a knee, whatever. Fuck, let's do the anthem, man. Like that's what our country is.
Did you know that there are people that want it changed?
Because the G word in it.
No, I don't.
Is it?
Well,
is God
okay,
in there?
so I looked at some of the comments and stuff, and they're because you know you can basically fucking say anything's racist anymore or anything like that, and it was one of those when like I seen part of it and like what the fuck ever.
Yeah.
But still, just leave it the fucking way it is.
That
You know what I mean? And that guy is probably how much money do you really think that he made here in America, and you can't even play the national anthem?
Mark Cuban is one of the richest motherfuckers around. He's
Yeah.
outrageous, and he's one of the smartest too.
Yeah.
I don't know why the fuck he's doing that. I mean, guess to make a political statement or some shit or whatever, or maybe it's an experiment he's doing. You know, just
Yeah,
point out
that's
the
true.
fact that nobody's fucking paying attention. Like, hey, wake up real quick.
Ah.
You know what? Like,
Yeah, because there is always two sides of the story.
you know what? Here's the fucking thing, dude, that drives me nuts. It's like, remember, I mean, you can go crazy on this shit, but real quick, we'll go fast on 9/11. Fucking right after it happened, we're all united. There was no fucking thought of protesting the anthem. We all stood up for it, right?
Mhm.
Fuck yeah. And then as years go by, we have all this protest shit. Fuck the anthem, all that. Is that what it takes? Is some tragedy to fucking bring us together to sing a fucking anthem for the soil we walk on? That's how I view it. It's not political. It's not any of that bullshit. It's your country, man. You sing for your country.
And respect, too.
It's respect. Fuck yeah. I mean, even soldiers are like, yeah, just taken here, whatever. I mean, they don't. Most soldiers or whatever that protest shit that Kaepernick is doing, a lot of them are like, yeah, that's why you fucking fought, so you can do that shit.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know. It's all fucking
kind of on the same thing a little bit. Have you seen that movie War Dogs with Jonah Hill? Another based on true story thing, but they're like, selling ammunition and all this shit, and they're talking to I believe like a corporal or sergeant on the phone, and he's like, well, I don't know, and he's like, oh, well, I'm glad I'm over here dying for my fucking country while you sit behind a desk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like...
Yeah, man. Like, the shit's out of control. It's got all watered down and convoluted. And, like, what's fucked up is, like, we could sit back and... I really think this social media shit's got everybody all fucking twisted anymore, man. We don't know what to think anymore, dude.
Yeah.
We're all fucking all over the place. I don't know. Nobody knows what's what.
Yeah.
What's right or wrong now. Is wrong right? Because growing up, a lot of the rights now used to be wrongs, which, a lot of them need to be changed in hindsight. But there's some crazy shit, too.
Yeah.
Like, come on, Portland? Really? Or Oregon? Come on. Don't need to do that shit.
Ooh,
Legalize weed or whatever, but that's cool, or fucking do your research on mushrooms, or you don't gotta decriminalize every fucking drug and slap people on the wrist, dude. I got fucking whole neighborhood full of people on meth and PCP and shit. No thanks, man.
Yeah.
And I grew up there. That's my family house. I inherited it through generations, and that's what my city became. That put a whole new fucking spin on the way you think of that shit,
Yeah.
too, right?
Well, another thing that kind of really irritates me, too, is obviously I don't live there anymore, but the whole Christy Naomi thing, fucking basically, like, South Dakota fucking voted yes to have the recreational marijuana.
Yeah, dude,
and
that's
they're like,
fucked up.
Fuck you.
That is really fucked up. And for them to, you know what's bullshit is, why didn't, like, it violates these little fucking things about the law that they claim it addresses more than one area. And it would adjust the Constitution of South Dakota. That was the two reasons, right? And below each of those two reasons is a list of shit.
Yeah.
But you know what's fucked up? Why didn't they catch it when they voted on it? Why didn't they look at that fucking bill? Because they knew it. They were gonna. They knew it. This is all. I don't know why the fuck they do that to the people there. And she claims it's like some she's like some freedom fighter. She fucking claims, but bullshit, man. Like, she straight up fucking took the vote from underneath the people. She even got fucking people on her side paying for her to do this shit, man.
Yeah.
It's fucked
I
up.
wonder if she has an OnlyFans.
Oh, you know what? It's also, you know, it's the same. It's that same bitch that fucking came up with the meth we're on it campaign.
Yep.
Yeah, meth we're on it, and like, hey, thanks for voting. You don't fucking matter now.
And got fucking. It wasn't even a company in South Dakota that filmed that commercial. It was a outfit out of fucking Minnesota.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
You like that outfit? I haven't fucking.
out.
God.
Outsourced. What's up?
Outfit. It's like a business. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
You work for that outfit still?
but yeah, dude, what do you fucking do about that shit? Like,
I don't
I'd be
know.
really pissed if I lived in South Dakota.
I would be
A lot
too,
of people
man.
were super stoked to think about moving there because of that too.
Yeah.
Like,
But I don't think it's
stoked-
gonna happen.
No, you know what?
Well, it might.
You know what? Like, here's where it gets fucked up. It's like,
I wonder how many.
feds can't do anything for you, right? I mean, because it is federally illegal.
Yeah.
So, but I thought Obama passed some bullshit where the feds and the state couldn't intervene. So that obviously takes that out of the equation too there. So
Yeah.
it would just be left up to the state level. And if they got that much control over the people's votes, that's fucked up. That's way fucked up.
I know.
She is that weirdo that.
Well, how many years
Stirs
can you
aside.
fucking? How many years can they be in office?
4, I think.
So I bet her
But
time is
then
probably
they can get
coming.
reelected. I think they get 2 terms, like the president does. I
Yeah.
believe. So they can.
Well, I think her time's fucking coming up pretty soon. I think.
Man, have you ever seen a picture of her? Like, I've never seen
Yeah.
her smile. She looks like she's ready to.
Like a lizard or
She's
something.
ready to fight all the time.
Every time I get into those comment sections, I tried doing it the other day, but Facebook restricts you. I wish you would just shut up and show us your tits.
Is that what you put on all of her shit?
You almost-
Dude, screenshot it. You got to screenshot it. That's perfect. That's way good.
Stupid broad.
Stupid fucking broad. You know what? I'm not moving to South Dakota now. I wasn't gonna either.
Probably a couple of years, I probably will. A few. I'm sure shit will get fucking better. You know what I mean?
Way to be an optimist, mate.
Yeah, you gotta be.
Yeah. Fucking
It's like this morning, I'm like, oh, I really want to do this fucking painting. And then I went out there and it was cold as fuck. And then I'm like, quit being a fucking pussy if you want to get it done. You know what I mean?
way to mind over matter.
Yeah.
Man. Good job.
Yeah.
Way to stick through it there, dude.
Well, what do you think, big dog?
I gotta pee.
Yeah.
I know that.
Well, shit. Thanks for everybody.
Yeah, and thank all you guys for tuning in tonight.
Yeah.
It's been a pretty good evening, a pretty interesting topic.
It has
Hopefully we
been.
didn't put everybody to sleep with their boring ass shit.
Oh no, we gave them some fucking hot new info.
Yeah, and you know what? Fuck
Maybe
Christy
not
no.
new, but
Hashtag fuck Christy no.
oh yeah, and hashtag fuck Jeff Dunham. We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, I know. I thought about that the other day, but Christy No's definitely
Yeah.
getting put into that one. That's fucked.
Yeah, check out her OnlyFans page.
Yeah.
We're gonna throw the link up in here.
I ain't paying for it. That's on your fucking dime, dude. That's on your dime.
Hey, you probably the only way you can probably pay
We
for
should
it
have
is
a
Trump
bake
funds.
sale so we can fucking afford it, dude. Have a bake sale so we can buy her
Support Christy Nomi's fucking OnlyFans.
It's just a Rick Roll page.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for fucking tuning in. Next week it will be on Friday.
We'll see.
We're shooting for it. We're shooting for it. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys kick ass.
Yeah, thank y'all.
Week
Have a good night.
32. Have a good weekend.
Love you guys.
Hey, hey! Are you ready to get rowdy?